Woosah.
Views expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
What's good? You already know what it is. Each and every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dawn, Rainbow, and TK. It's Rush Show. First and foremost,
Right, I'm laughing
make
too.
sure you already started. Make sure you tap in. The number is 929-282-0266. Hit up the Cash App, $, The Evening Rush if you want to support the show. Shout out to WLEO 26.7. Shout out to WUPN 86.4 The Beat out in South Carolina. Shout out to Fleet DJs. Shout out to Bobby D Customs. Shout out to Green Links Media. And can't forget the Alluring Hour Network. So yeah. We here. What's going on, world? It's been a crazy 48 hours. Definitely been a crazy 48 hours. They say a lot happens in 48 hours. It's crazy. First and foremost,
you know what they say: if you don't catch the murderer in the first 48, you may never catch him.
Fact. First and foremost, these just dropped today. Boom. We talked about them last week. The new Evening Rush sneakers are now out. Make sure you hit up my Facebook page for the link. It'll be up on the website in a little bit. And I'm here with two amazing women. So, how was your week, TK?
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'll just say I ain't cuss nobody out, and at the present time, I'm still employed.
Baby, she said, get somebody else to do it.
Underpaid and underappreciated.
It sounds like the format of life.
Ain't it though? When you think about it, because that happens even in relationships.
Well, yeah. I feel in life there are a lot of people who are underappreciated. They are taken for granted. If I quit and you ain't got me no more, you're gonna appreciate all the shit that I did.
Yeah.
And you want me to come back, and I'll be like, fuck out of here.
No, you gonna go back. Stop lying.
We talk about a job. I didn't say about my relationship.
Be sitting there like a little boy.
That's why I said you're gonna go back.
And then I said work. I had said work. Then I said in my relationship, I'm not taken for granted.
That's a big. You know? Oh, before I fucking forget, happy birthday to my son.
Happy birthday, Kyle.
His baby 30. Happy birthday, Kyle. My bad, bro. Yo, I'm slipping right now. I'm telling you, it's been a crazy 48, man.
Your daddy is old. Don't charge it to him.
Don't charge it to the heart. Charge it to the head.
That's silly right now.
You got old. You got a 30-year-old.
Exactly.
We're gonna go with Dawn started. No, look, Dawn started early. That's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, I'm going with that too. I'm still young.
I'm gonna stick with
Tell
you.
me when you see a nigga looking this good. God damn it! At my age, hell no.
We don't know how. We don't know how old that is, so we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah. So
You look good for 50.
I ain't 50 yet.
well then well, we don't know if you look good then. No, I'm joking.
Yo, that was shit. Yo, shout out to King Shad, man. He had an obligation, so he wasn't able to make it today. He will be here next week. So definitely wanna
I won't be.
shout him
No, I'm
out.
joking, y'all. I'll be here.
Rainbow, how was your week?
I mean, it's been a week. I done told y'all that since I work 7 days a week. I don't know what the weekend is. I work every day. I'm bitches tired.
Working this weekend?
I work every weekend. At my job. I tell you, I got 2 jobs, but one of my jobs is like, it's like I'm not on. Pretty much, you could say I'm on call, right? But whatever. At my job, I work there from Thursday to Monday. A bitch be tired. I don't know what a weekend looks like. I be ready to say, like TK said, get somebody else to do it. I don't want to do this shit. Fuck y'all.
Oh, that song.
But
that song.
But I gotta make some money, so I go. I do as I'm told for right now.
Yeah, that part.
But other than that, my week has been okay. Yeah, it ain't been too bad. I'm just tired, y'all. Just tired, you know. Same old. But I'm tired all the time. Even when I didn't have a job, I was tired.
You really
So, ain't nothing new over here.
You need some vitamin D, vitamin E, something.
I went outside today and I got some sun, so I got some vitamin D, vitamin E. I guess that's in the milk that I drink. I just need a nap during the day. I didn't get a nap today, so that's probably what it is. I feel like a kindergartner. I gotta have a nap during the day, otherwise I'm no good for the rest of the day.
That's sad.
You can say whatever you want. You can call me a kindergartner, a old ass lady. I don't give a shit. I need a nap. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Naps are good. Naps to do you wonder. It's just a cat nap, something to give you a little pick me up.
Pep in your step.
Yeah, a little pep in your step.
Yeah, gotta have it.
Dawn, how was your week? Your 48 hours so far. Dawn don't want to talk about it, y'all. He don't really want to talk about it.
My week has been crazy. Like, literally. Like, I've been at the doctor all week. And I'm just... This workers' comp thing is not for me. Nobody
told your ass to have...
I need to be at work, enjoying work, just working. I need to be working. This is not for me. Like, yeah, no.
Nobody told you to have weak bones and pull a cart and then and break down. Nobody told you that.
Listen, nobody told this body to stop working.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah, you gotta know your limits.
But I've been at doctor's appointments.
I said when we asked him what was he doing, I thought he was like, he said a cart, and I thought like maybe he was like, pushing or pulling a pallet of water. He said a regular ass cart. Dawn, what was in this cart? Please tell me there was something heavy in this.
No. That's the way I must have pulled it.
Your body said, fuck this shit. I want out. I want
too many at the time, I guess.
I want out now.
Yeah, between that and dealing with the business, it's just been taxing and draining and taxing, trying to get ready for stuff, and it's like you hit brick walls during things, and frustrating. Very frustrating.
But you know what they say. You have to keep persevering because you are 3 feet from gold.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know me, but I don't
Can't
stop.
give up.
I don't give up. I always keep pushing.
You better than me because
Um,
I'd have been 3 feet from gold and would have said, fuck this shit. Fuck y'all. Peace,
you know,
motherfuckers.
listen, you want to be the best, you gotta always keep pushing. You can't
Look
stop
here. I could be the best for
for
me.
anything.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't doing y'all job. I can't do y'all job and my job too. Fuck y'all.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part.
But other than that, like it's just been a crazy weekend in the media. Crazy week in the media.
Oh Lord
Baby.
Jesus.
Um,
It's been a crazy week for one person and one person only.
and let's just get at it. Like I don't even. We ain't gonna hold it. We're gonna trending topics.
This nigga is having one hell of a week.
Let's first and
Sisters are
foremost, I want to put the
ready.
disclaimer out there, and I need people to understand. Everything you're hearing in the media is subject to being true. That's one. Second,
Guilty until proven innocent.
second,
Oh no, innocent
he
until
did
proven
not.
guilty.
He does not have an arrest warrant out for this for himself. So therefore, he is not guilty of anything.
Nope. That's why
What
he
they
running.
did was not run. He did not run. What they did
What did
was
he flee? He didn't run. He fled.
hold up.
Why did he
He didn't
flee?
fled. He didn't flee or fled.
He decided to take an immediate
Honestly,
vacation.
and we're talking about my bro, Diddy. You know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
niggas know we don't need to mention no names. Y'all niggas to know who we talking about. If y'all was paying attention, the fuck.
And understand also that what they did was they hit all three his cribs at one time, which was crazy because they went for a fishing expedition. So, and the false narratives out there has been crazy. Shout out to Fifth though. That's still the bro too. Fifth is having a fucking field day with this shit.
Two of your friends friends to the room is having a fight. And 50 is came out swinging, and he seemed to be beating Diddy's ass right now.
Yeah, definitely. But listen, y'all getting false narratives from the media. A lot of information is false. The stuff I've been reading
or true, we don't know. We don't
no.
know it's true, and we
Now,
don't know it's false.
some of it is definitely not true.
Yeah, you don't know.
Right, you wasn't there. You
they were sitting there talking about his daughters. His daughters was locked up. His daughters are not even at the crib. They're safe somewhere else. His sons did get detained.
Yeah, they brought their asses out in handcuffs, so they got detained.
Yeah. They got detained. They weren't arrested. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got taken to jail. They both were good. They left the Los Angeles crib.
Or they just had them in the car and was they asking them a bunch of questions in the car, and they said, "All right, we're gonna let your ass go." Or they took their asses down to the jailhouse real quick.
No, they didn't take them to the jailhouse. They let them go right then and there after they did their search. Diddy was on the phone with them because they contacted him while he was in the air.
And they said, "We got your kids. What the fuck you gonna do? What you want to do? We got your sons, nigga. What you want to do?"
Diddy is in Aguila, and basically, they let them know, yo, listen, talk to my lawyer. That's all he got to say right now at this point.
Yeah, that's all. Because
you know what I'm saying? But he's not arrested. He has no warrant out for his arrest.
I'm just saying, look,
U.S. This is the U.S. doing what they do best. Allegedly, this is the U.S. doing what they do best.
Let me tell you,
trying to take somebody down.
Diddy look. R. Kelly had his turn. Now it's Diddy's turn. All these motherfuckers that was getting away with all this shit from way back in the day, they said, "We coming for that ass."
I do believe the one thing I do feel like he should have sold his Revolt stock $250 from the jump. I think that would have been a great
why they don't like each other
thing to do. All right, y'all believe what y'all want. But I think he should have sold his revolt stock to 50 a long time ago.
50 said he didn't want to sell it to me. Fuck that nigga. Now 50 is out for him.
And that's the reason why 50 is on his.
Every chance he get,
yes.
he said, "Oh nigga, you want to sell it to the white man? You ain't get that shit to me. I got something for that ass." Every time something happens,
he ended up selling it to a black guy. We just don't know who yet. That's all that is.
Okay.
So
how we know he black if we don't know who he is?
Because that's been said already.
I could tell you nigga black and he ain't black. I can tell you whatever I want to tell you. Fake news out here, goddamn it, fake news.
But like the let me explain something to you. FBI would not be giving y'all information. The police would not be giving y'all information to put out if it was let's use our common sense. Then if they have an investigation going on, they're not just gonna be putting this information out. They're not, because they have an investigation to do. If the less Diddy knows about what they have on him or what they're trying to do, the better for them. And if y'all sitting here believing that at the end of the day, they're gonna give you the information before they even tell him, this is all fake media, fake narrative, so that you can pay attention more to that instead of whatever is really going on behind all of this.
Because we already it's something. It's something with the government.
I know this Trump. That's one crazy thing. Trump right now, got less bail.
I saw that.
And then got 10 days more to be outside. Like, that's crazy. If that was Diddy, would he have got the 10 days extra to pay that fine?
10 days under the jail.
Would they have lowered it to a lesser? Come on, like. So these are things that are being swept out to the rug. Listen, you know what? Raid Diddy's house so we can sweep that under the rug right now.
Yeah.
Because Trump is going, he's trying to win office again.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, because they're trying to get his ass back in office.
Mm-hmm.
They're still fighting the states that are trying to stop him from getting in.
Bless you.
They're trying to stop him. They're trying to stop him from getting the states that they do. You. Allegedly. I said thank you.
When? I didn't hear it.
I said thank you prior.
TK, did you hear any of that? Okay.
Shake my head. All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
Okay. Yeah. Motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't with y'all. What was I saying? See, you threw me off. Yeah, silly ass.
You talking about Trump?
Yeah. So, with Trump right now, the states that are blocking him from becoming president, they're trying to reverse that. This is the news that is being swept under the rug because they want us to focus on Diddy and what he's allegedly being accused of. You know what I mean? I was having a nice conversation with one of my best friend, and we were going back and forth, but I had to explain everything to her. Like, yo, end of the day, you gotta be mindful of the things that's going on. You know what I mean? Because they're definitely blocking out a lot of stuff that they don't want us to know.
Of course, they're never gonna look. They're never gonna expose shit that they want to keep hidden. And that's been going on since the beginning of time. The motherfucker, look, the government will hide a bunch of shit from you, and then you won't know shit until after it's all said and done and over with, and it's been done many years ago. Like it'll come out 20 years from now. Oh, what was going on? This, that, and the third. Like when they said they finally the assassination of Martin Luther King, when they said it was the government's plan, and they paid his family off. But they didn't tell him until like 25 years later.
What was this new thing?
What new thing?
Now they trying to say Young Miami.
Oh, yeah.
She was transporting.
She was a sex worker.
Allegedly.
Drug trafficking and sex trafficking.
Pink cocaine.
Yep.
What is it called? Tusi.
So that's what's going on now. So now we bringing young Miami involved.
I mean, she's always.
She a ride or die chick.
Yeah, and ain't no limits to any of the activities that were being had. She said that on a lot of the podcasts she was on, including hers, that there's no limits with her and Diddy.
She likes being a freak. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey,
I would.
lounge show.
Yo,
Bro.
what's good,
No,
Joker?
no, no,
What's up,
no, no.
family?
Oh, that's Joker. Okay, no.
Yeah.
The whole thing is being a freak and allowing uh some bullshit going to happen, and you just going along with it is enough. It's
Mm,
two different things, Don.
two different things.
So allegedly, what they're saying is she knew about the whole uh rapes. Oh yeah, we could say it on this because this ain't what. Oh, let me say it.
No, we're
Sorry.
still on YouTube.
Yeah. Sexual assaults and of underage girls and of men. And she just sat back and said nothing. She was actually part of it. She was
Yeah.
taking part in it. She was
Yeah.
doing. She was out here like
He was doing dirt.
what Weinstein, like she was sex
Yeah.
trafficking for him.
That's the next thing. Like everybody's comparing him to Harvey. Is it Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey
No,
Weinstein.
no,
It's
something Jeff something.
No, it's
It's
Harvey
gonna be a-
Weinstein. You thinking Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos?
Nah, somebody.
Say
I
it,
don't
say
know.
it.
It's something I was reading, but they're trying to compare him to him, and it's like, yo,
Harvey
to
Weinstein is the
me
one who had the
that's
island.
just. This is once again. This is to me absurd.
Is
This is
it really?
crazy. Yeah. Do I feel like, yo, Diddy's had parties? Yes, we know about Diddy's parties. Once again, something we know about. Know about Diddy's parties. Is anybody forced to come to these parties, or does they just choose to come? That's the good question.
I think from what they were saying, as far as
Are you taking? Are you taking away somebody's option?
when money is dangled in front of you and the possibility of you still being homeless versus you being a celebrity,
somebody's taking your options away?
Dawn, is someone taking your options away? Yes.
No,
They are taking your options away when they like TK said, when they said either you do this or you don't become famous. And when your absolute life is dependent on you being famous, that's what you want for yourself. There is no other option.
This is the catch-22 in my eyes of this whole situation.
But it's also
because it's like you're telling me these women don't have options. You're telling me he's taking away, literally going.
I don't know
you know
why
what?
you keep saying women, because it ain't just women. Mainly, it's men. From what I'm understanding.
Well, no, I saw actually the other day, a guy filed. I forgot the name of the guy. He's an artist. Yeah, they all invited by Diddy. He invited you to a party. That's what he invited you to.
Yeah.
The artist said that.
You know what it is?
Hold on. The artist said him and his 13-year-old was sexually assaulted by Diddy. So now you and your 13-year-old was sexually assaulted by Diddy. Every week somebody claims they've been assaulted by Diddy. This is like, and honestly, I do blame Diddy a little bit for all of this, because even though he did the right thing, paying Cassie off as quick as he didn't do the right thing. Pay off as quick as he did, because and Fifth said it. As soon as he did it so fast, Fifth said, "Yo, that was his downfall.
You did it.
That was his downfall right there."
Hey, he had to keep the secret. Thought he was gonna keep the secrets in, but
once again, Joker, it goes that slippery slope. You saying they all were invited by Diddy, but do you have to go?
But this is the whole thing is.
I've been to a Diddy party. I wasn't sexually assaulted.
You went to a Diddy party, but you wasn't what he was looking for either.
I don't know why I'm spawning motherfucker, but yeah.
So because he didn't look. The whole thing is you didn't look like you could be taken advantage of.
That could be true.
You sound like you wanted to be his type too.
That's right. You know what? Wow, I blame that. He called men daddy too. Um, that to me, I would say that's some Harlem shit. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Nah,
So
fuck all that.
Cam and
No,
them be doing a lot of weird shit.
I'm not.
Them
But
Harlem niggas is different.
the whole thing is
No
when
disrespect to Harlem guys I love out there.
you have to realize that there are some times where people go to a party, right? It's a party. You thinking it's a regular ass party, and then it turns into something you didn't expect it to turn into,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
like, wait a minute.
sometimes at these events, it's either you get in or you can't get out.
It's not that you can't get out. And for
If
example,
if
50s,
it if
50s,
this
hold
means
on.
how,
For example, and this is a perfect example.
mm-hmm.
50s Tycoon Weekend. I've
What is
never
it?
been, and I would have definitely loved to go. I ain't gonna hold you.
Mm-hmm.
I think but your celebrity, your baller status definitely got to be at a baller status that's out of control.
Well,
So
if it's called Tycoon Weekend, I would hope so.
So I definitely can't wait till my baller status is at that level that I can go. But a lot of people went to this weekend, the last two ones, from the one in Houston to the one before that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody said anything about sexual harassment. Women were jumping in pools. Women were stripping. Women threw off bathing suits. They was out of, because I seen pictures.
Mm-hmm.
They did they thing. Nobody said they were sexually harassed. You go to a Diddy party, you drink the other side, you drink the left side of liquor. Now you've been sexually assaulted. Like, come on, come on, let's go. Like, y'all got
the
to
whole
give
thing
me
is you're talking
more,
about
man.
one person and another person. So, but no, I'm gonna give you more. So, people have been talking about Diddy and sexual assault
What up, Miss?
and liking men and doing these things for many times.
Thank you. It's like Freaknik in Atlanta. Me and you both been a Freaknik. We wasn't sexually assaulted. We had a good ass time.
Because there wasn't some man there trying to sexually assault you. That wasn't the aspect of what that was supposed to be. But what we're trying to get at is that's what was the aspect of these parties. That's what a lot of them were there for.
It's like a swinger party. That's what y'all trying to express. It's like a swinger party.
No, that's
And
not what
I
I'm trying to say.
agree.
What I'm trying to say is
I agree.
it might have started off as a regular ass party. And you know how kids parties start off as kids parties and after dark it becomes the adults party?
Yes.
Well, Diddy's party started off as a regular party, and after dark, it turns into nigga. Everybody's ass is mine.
It turns into a swinger party.
No, it comes
and
into
what
everybody's
ends up
ass is mine.
And what ends up happening is, because it turns into a swinger party, and in the beginning you said, "Yo, I'm with it. I want to indulge in it," and then afterwards you're like, "Oh, I think I went too far." Now it's sexual assault because you participated in it, and now you're like, "Yo, I want to go to Jamaica." He's like, Diddy's like, "Yo, the party's now going to Jamaica. Everybody jump in the plane." Now, because y'all went to Jamaica with him, it's sexual trafficking. See what I'm saying? So y'all, there's lines that are blurred in these situations. I understand them, and I'm not. Let's make this very clear. I'm not saying any of this is by any means correct. I'm just saying there's options people have that they're not taking. Yo, let's go. Come on, we getting on the plane going to Jamaica. No, I don't want to go.
But the whole thing is, we're not saying that everybody at these parties is being sexually assaulted. It's specific people, right? So meaning that might be the person that he wanted in the first place. Like, oh, I invited you to this party, X, Y, and Z. For all we know, all night, this person could have been being given drinks all night. Now they're intoxicated. Could have been a drink. Their drink could have been laced. We have no idea what's going on because we're not at these events. So
Joker said, if you pay attention how Diddy talk, he you be clear what type of party you're invited to. And you're correct with that. I do want to say you are definitely correct with that. You should, like, that doesn't necessarily mean you make that. You still have that option to say no. I don't
That
want to.
doesn't necessarily mean that you the one that's going to be sexually assaulted.
And then once again, this goes back to the Cassie situation. 10 years of being with that man in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
At no point in time you decided just I want to leave.
I feel like
money,
but remember, she was getting her ass beat, so she probably was trying to leave, and he was like, "Nah, bitch, fuck that shit. You can't go nowhere. I beat your ass. I'm gonna send you on vacation. Wait till your face heal back up, and we're gonna do this all over again." The whole thing is that was a domestic violence relationship and many other things. So a lot of women in domestic violence, no matter how high profile they are, they sometimes can't get out of those relationships. Look at Mary J. Blige when she was with KC. The two of them was doing drugs, and he was beating her ass for a long time too.
Correct.
So it isn't like you can't just say, oh, well, they was together for X, Y, and Z. There are people who are in domestic violence relationships and are there for until their life is taken from them.
And you're 100% correct. That is very true.
So you can't just be like, well, when you gonna leave? You didn't have an option. Some people feel like they don't have an option, and that's why.
But I feel like with her, she had money.
She didn't have money. Correct.
I felt like she had money to say, I want to leave and be good. Maybe you're right. Maybe she didn't have money.
He was controlling her, and she was young when she got with him. So she was probably like, for all we know, she might have had a traumatic childhood, and she might have seen this type of she might have seen this type of behavior when she was younger, and she thought that this was the only way that shit happened, right? So we don't know what her backing is. So she could have just thought that this is just how relationships are, and then somebody showed her something different, and then she was like, "Well, this isn't right, and I need to get the fuck out." And he was probably like, "Well, you know what? I did do this. Let me pay her ass off before she tell too many motherfuckers."
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you already know that's what that was. It was like, yo, I'm gonna give you.
And even in addition to that, you also have to remember the people that are in domestic violence situations, and they do leave, and they not here anymore. So sometimes it may feel as if staying is safer, but there's also been records where she did leave, and he kept coming after her.
That's true. Well, before we take a break, I just want to read what Joker said. He said, "Yo, Mary J put hands on KC. KC got his ass whooped too. Facts."
Yeah, because she said, it wasn't just vice versa. Mary. Yeah, because she said, "Nigga, I'm from Yonkers. I'ma beat your ass."
Facts. Yo, we gonna take a quick break. We be right back. It's the Evening Rush. We talking Diddy. You already know what it is, man.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Follow the drip. Follow the drip. Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Painted Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that it specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by the Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by the Joker himself.
If you're looking for good food made with fresh ingredients, let Chef Beauty pleasure your taste buds. Whether it's a brunch party, a birthday party, a corporate event, or an intimate dinner, we're here to serve all your catering and private chef needs. We can be reached at 718-450-0885, on Instagram at Chef Beauty, by email chefbeauty@icloud.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Can you be the light I need? Can you be the love that sets me free from all this pain hurting me? Baby, can you be my remedy? Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your love's my healer. Your words alone can make me better. Your touch alone can make me feel so new. I knew you were the one for me. That's why no matter how many times we fight, I ain't gone.
You're listening to the Evening Rush Network.
Yep. Yeah, we back. I just wanted to give y'all a snippet of our guest that was supposed to be here, the King Shad. Love Healer. I love that song. It's a great song. Make sure y'all check out the morning show each and every morning to hear that song in its entirety. Also, you can make sure you hit up Spotify. You know what I mean? Shout out to King Shad. Excuse me.
Get it together. Get the words together, please.
Here you go. Oh, another big happy birthday to my brother Dane, Industry 21 magazine. Listen. I talked to him on his birthday. That is a great dude, man. And I definitely need to support Industry 21 magazine. It's a definitely Black owned business, and he is striving. So shout out to the rest of our sponsors. Shout out to the gallery each and every Tuesday on CaribbeanPowerJam.com. Shout out to Chef Beauty. Yo, I gotta hit up Chef Beauty while I'm out. I need some shrimp. That's because that shrimp was looking so good again. Like I be
that shrimp and salmon, whatever that shrimp plate was looking good. It was. I was like, let me really look at. I said, let me really look at this plate because don't keep talking about this shrimp every time.
Every week, and ain't did nothing yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna definitely hit her up. I'm home. Listen, I can meet up with her now and go get it.
So, you gonna say the same thing next week?
I'm not. Why? Shout out to Envious Creations. Shout out to Martine Felton. Go to martinefelton.com. Shout out to Rainbow Refreshers. The Evening Rush Lemonade will definitely be out and popping in Atlanta this summer. And shout out to Painted Drip by the Joker. Those he got a couple of new designs that are just fire. I ain't gonna hold you. So make sure y'all tap in to all our sponsors.
Tap in.
We're gonna continue our conversation.
Wait, well, before we get
back
to Diddy, that thing I sent y'all in there about the damn Uber driver
girl
that picked up the girl in Chicago, and she got some man shooting at this man's car. He was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" He's like, "Get your shit, and get the fuck out."
Baby, when I saw that, the last two shooting things you sent me were crazy.
Yeah, the one I sent you, literally, I'm glad that I wasn't taking that highway. Cause
you said them Adidas is fire.
I ain't that far from there. So I'm like, these niggas is just shooting back and forth on the highway in Atlanta. I'm like,
yo. See, and the crazy part is we had a conversation amongst ourselves about how they police each other. That was crazy though. Like you saw how Duke stepped on the brake. Like, okay, y'all could just keep going shooting at each other.
Yeah,
but he's filming the whole situation.
You could see the gunshots like hitting the divider. I was like, see, people have to get it together. Like this wasn't. It couldn't have just been no road rage. These niggas must have been after each other from before. Like they must have beef.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah,
y'all be careful out here in these streets. These people just out there shooting.
Shooting has been going back up again. It's summertime. It's getting summertime. You know, as soon as it get hot,
getting warm. Niggas don't want to act.
Get your bulletproof vest ready. It's shooting season.
Shit, you gonna need a bulletproof suit. Niggas don't be
aiming back in office. Trump might be back in office too.
Niggas ain't aiming for the body. They aiming for the head. Headshot.
I watched the Bob Marley movie.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, shout out to Bob Marley. That was a great movie, by the way. But his wife, not his wife, excuse me. Yeah, it's his wife / baby mother. She got shot in the head. But her dreads were so thick that it protected her from getting killed. And I was like, damn, maybe I need to grow some dreads.
Why you think niggas about to
get? I like to do that.
Rasta Dawn, like I gotta have a bulletproof head with dreads.
I don't want to see that shit. That shit look. I don't think that's gonna be a good look.
Gonna do it.
I just want to shout out the fact that it was a great movie. Definitely tap in. Last night I watched Choke No Jokes movie about the tunnel. Choke No Joke.
Oh.
It was about the tunnel. Great movie. Make sure you're tapped into that. Tonight I'm watching Freaknik again. Well,
about the tunnel
tonight with my wife.
You mean like the club, the tunnel?
The club, the tunnel.
Well, you gotta say that because motherfucker, I was like, "What tunnel?"
How don't you remember the tunnel? That was legendary back in.
Nigga, I just asked if it was the club, the tunnel. First of all, I am not old enough to have went to the tunnel. Okay.
Yeah, I forget you're still a little baby.
I'm really not. We're not that far apart in age, but I wasn't old enough to go to the tunnel.
Allegedly.
Like, shout out to the tunnel.
I feel like when I was old enough, that was like the year shut down. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yo, shout out to my bro Panna. He was security over there at the tunnel. I was tapping him in like, yo, bro, I see you on the vid. Yo, you doing your thing. So yeah, definitely shout out to the tunnel. Shout out to Freaknik. All those events was amazing growing up. In my time, in my era. I don't know about y'all. I keep getting
something like the same shit.
Yeah, Greek Fest was something like.
Greek Fest was supposed to be for all the sororities and the fraternities, but it was.
I never went to Greek Fest though.
I did one year. I never went to Freaknik. I wasn't old enough to go to Freaknik. But I went to Greek Fest one year, and I think it was at Jones Beach. And let me tell you,
yeah, that was at Jones Beach.
It was hot as shit out there, and it was a bunch of motherfuckers out there stepping on a goddamn beach. Like my nigga, I can't even hear what the fuck you doing. All I can hear is your clap. What is we doing? Let me tell you something. Fraternities, baby. Niggas ain't shit.
But that's why. But you know what? Partying back then, our childhood was amazing.
It was a different time.
Yeah, it was definitely amazing. It wasn't like it is now.
We didn't have cell phones to be tracked down.
We didn't have cell phone. We wasn't on our cell phones. We were pretty much partying. We wasn't sitting in the corner on your cell phone at the party.
Yeah,
texting somebody else like,
hey, footage
this is what's going on at the party.
If there were any footages of parties back in the day, the dance floor was absolutely full. Everybody was motherfucking dancing, and
packed, having fun.
You might just see some shit you wasn't supposed to see.
Yeah, like your mama's ass in the air.
That part.
Okay. Don't ever go to a house party and some reggae come on. Motherfuckers' legs was on the wall. But
whole bodies were on the wall.
no, I'm talking about when you had when you had to do the spider when the girl's feet was this way and the guy was in between the feet and it was a whole bunch of going on. TK said, I remember those days.
Or you was daggering, had Shorty had her legs around you, you was daggering her against the wall. Listen, we had fun. We had fun. It was the Juan Nicky Juan that always did it for me. Like as soon as that song came on, I knew somebody was getting jacked.
Let me tell you something. It didn't have to be a reggae song. Let me tell you. So Doodle Brown is like a 7-minute long song, right?
Oh.
If you didn't have your hands like this, if you wasn't doing one of these when Doodle Brown came on, you won't the shit because you gotta be okay. Because if you wasn't.
So this is why, me personally, I feel we had fun back then. So now we get to a day and age where every time you go to an event or a party, you get sexually assaulted. This sounds kind of crazy to me.
No. No, it doesn't sound crazy to me. No. You know why, Dawn? Because you're not a female. Do you know how many times I've been to a party and some random man would just grab a body part and then walk past like he didn't did shit?
He didn't do it.
Nah, I don't know.
You'd be like, excuse you. He'd be like, what happened?
Yeah.
Nigga, you gotta be shitting me. I'm not dumb.
Don't know about that.
Yeah, well.
Nobody ain't randomly grabbed me.
But that's not, they didn't randomly.
Well, I got randomly grabbed, but it wasn't sexual assault. I was cool with it. You know what I mean? Woman grabbed me, I'm cool with it.
See, this is good. This goes back to your trauma, Dawn. This is the problem. This is the problem.
Why was it a problem?
Dawn,
because I didn't feel I was sexually assaulted?
Because you were already sexualized as a young child, so you didn't know any better.
Oh my God, here we go.
You thought it was okay. You thought it was perfectly fine. That's sexual harassment.
If I didn't have a problem with it,
because you didn't know to have a problem with it.
Fine.
Sir, it was wrong.
If someone touches you without your consent, it is wrong.
We was dancing. Well, I was dancing. So if she chose to walk past, that's like saying we in a club and, like you just said, somebody randomly touches your behind. That's wrong. You're in a club. It's packed.
No,
sometimes
nigga,
it's an accident.
There's a whole thing of an accident with a swipe. Niggas don't be swiping. It be a whole.
Really?
If you didn't grab the whole handful of ass. It is not an accident.
It was a mistake. I was
You mistakenly did it to the wrong person. That's
the whole thing is those things like that happen so often to females.
Yes.
That it's like normalized. Like
so that now anytime these things happen, it's sexual assault.
Don't even try it. Don't even
no, these people are. Let me tell you something. I say, and I don't remember that damn boy's name, but there was this white boy, like college boy, and he literally was sexually assaulting a girl. She didn't consent to it. They were behind a club at a dumpster. 2 people came fast, saw him, caught him in the act. Right? He says, I wasn't doing anything. She's unconscious. She couldn't consent to anything. And because He was a white boy. The judge gave him 6 months of probation. And the reason he said is because he didn't want to mess up this boy's future.
I remember that.
So,
but if it was a black child,
right? So if that
black
had
guy, he would have been under the jail,
right? And the whole thing is it wasn't like it was a minority girl. It was a white girl that he was sexually assaulting, and she's traumatized for the rest of her life. And the judge says, or he gets the 6 months probation and says that he doesn't want to destroy his life, but he's already destroyed hers, and that's fine.
No, you're right.
So,
and that now breaks me think about that movie The Accused, which is a true story. And she was being raped. She actually got raped in the bar.
Hello, you can't say the R word.
They got off. Sorry, she got sexually assaulted in the bar, and they let her off. They let her accusers off.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to actually go back to court. No, the accusers all got less sentences. They all pled and they got less sentences. And she went back and sued the people who was chanting. And none of them, the ones that didn't stop things from happening.
Mm.
And that was the reason why her whole case was like a big situation. Needless to say, they ended up doing the right thing on the second time around.
So what I'm trying to say is sexual assault isn't always something that like at these parties, these people could be sexually assaulted and not know what's going on at the time.
Yes.
So you don't know what's going on at the time, and then afterwards, you'll be like, some people are in denial of what happens to them, and don't report it when they should. So this whole Diddy thing. I'm not saying that he's at some point this man did. I feel that at some point he did something to somebody and got away with it because he's got so much money to take care of things that so many other people was like, well, shit, this person, it was just swept under the goddamn table for them. What the fuck is going to happen to me? So why should I say anything? Then some Kathy came out and she got money for it. So they probably like, oh, well, now maybe somebody will actually hear me this time. It takes one person sometimes. It could things like this happen. Shit, Jeffrey Dahmer was eating people for the longest, and it took one person to get away, but they have to get caught. But he was doing it forever and got away with it. They even gave one of the damn victims back to him.
What?
Yeah.
The little Asian boy got away. He got away, and the police stopped, and he was like, "This is my boyfriend," because the boy didn't know English. He said, "This is my boyfriend," and they gave his ass back to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
So,
like special delivery.
You don't know. See, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta get in when you can, because you just never know. It may be your time, and then it may not be your time. You may be able to say it was me too, and then you get some recognition, or you could be like me too, and they be like, "Bitch, ain't nothing happened to you."
So I don't know. Maybe you know what? I agree with you with what you're saying. I'm just thinking more on the lines of, when you do have a choice. Because actually what you're saying is correct. If they were, drinking the left side and they were spiked up, now you're no longer under your right mind. There you go.
But this is the whole thing. Is you know what? Like you were saying, Joker was saying, oh, people knew what type of party they were coming to. Yes, people may have known what type of party they were coming to. They might have been like, okay, I'm down with a little, party type of, like the men might have been like, all right, I'm fine with fucking a bunch of women, but I don't want to be fucked too. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying. But they might have got their drink.
You know you good, daddy.
But you got your drink spiked, and now you got God. But there are so many males. There are so many male celebrities that have come out over the years, not just now, have come out over the years and said that Diddy has come on to them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've heard this multiple times. So you know,
at some point, the common denominator is you like men. And it's okay. But you just got to go after men that like men too. You can't just be trying to convert everybody over. Yeah. They don't want that. And you can't drug them up and sexually assault them. You can't do that. Nobody said you can't be. You can be whoever you want to be. You can have whatever kinks you want to have, but you have to have people who consent to these types of things. You can't take people's consent away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole matter of these things. It isn't, oh, you did this. You took people's consent away when you did it.
Yeah.
Or
right,
if they're underage, even if they're underage and they consented, they're underage.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they're underage, they shouldn't have been there.
Baby,
that's the problem with you not knowing where your child is.
Look at he like them young and tender.
Nah, that was R. Kelly.
Did he too?
You have no proof of this.
Allegedly.
What are you talking about? I'm not saying like underage, but young. All of his women are younger than him. Every last single one of them.
Well, I mean,
Kathy was Kathy was 18, 19, and Diddy was 35.
That's what somebody was having a conversation about too. Me and my best friend.
Young Miami is how old, and Diddy is 50.
Because right now, for example, Drea is dating a 21-year-old.
I don't even want to talk about it, please.
Yeah.
And that everybody's finding there to be a problem with that. But there's another artist that's dating a 21-year-old, but he's a man, but it's okay.
It's not.
It's not okay either way.
It's not, but it's more normalized if it's a man having a younger woman. Yeah, absolutely.
Where does that age range?
If you think about,
you gotta fill is the problem. Because I'm 56, I fell in love with a 21-year-old.
But you know what? This all goes back to back in the day. If you think about it, men were always marrying younger women from the beginning of the beginning. Shut up.
No, I'm saying I'm 48. My wife's 42.
No, but I'm talking about there'll be 30 some odd year old men and they be married to 13-year-old girls, and that was not a problem back in the day.
Well, 13-year-old, that's something kind of crazy.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm saying if they're of age.
No.
If they're of age, we're talking of age.
We're talking, but that's now. But back in the day, 13 years old is when they would marry their children off so they could have children. That's what they would do back then to a 30 some odd year old man. You have to remember, some time ago we didn't live to be as old as we are now.
Fact.
So they married them off damn near out the womb. They made sure at this day and age 17 and a half is supposed to be it's supposed to be legal.
There ain't no 17 and a half.
17 and a half.
Listen, I'm starting at 21. So if she's 21 or he's 21, and now he's dating someone in their 40s or 50s, why? What makes it not legal?
Y'all have nothing in common.
You feel they might not have nothing.
Nah,
people
they
grow
don't.
up a little fast. Look at the 19-year-old surgeon, autistic surgeon.
Did you just hear what you said? A lot of people with autism, they have a specific gift. Like that's what they have.
No,
like,
I understand that. But
right in his brain, he's very smart. that does not mean he is mature.
I agree with you, but I'm just using it as an example of the fact that he's at 19. He's a surgeon.
There's a
you don't hear that from him.
She's a teacher and she's got her master's, absolutely. But
they are intelligent children that just matured a little bit faster.
I'm not saying that they're not smart. There are children, but you have to remember there are things that happen at certain ages, no matter how smart you are. Cognitive thought.
Because I gotta say for people, because I've come to the point of understanding that common sense ain't common. We're not condoning these things. We're just having a discussion about these things.
Who says I'm not condoning it? You don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm joking. No, I don't like it. First of all, I don't like older men, so I would never date an older man anyway. And I don't like little boys.
So do you want a man that's younger than you?
What's younger? A year? 2?
Uh-oh.
That's
you
about.
Tell me what's younger.
That would
be your younger limit.
The longer I am 40, about to be 42. If you ain't in your 40s, we ain't got shit to talk about. Thank God, me and my man are the same age. And I don't.
So you're saying you made a 32-year-old, that good guy, got a great job, successful, and he's willing to, get into a relationship with you. He's wrong because he's 32.
No, he's not wrong, but I have a preference, and he's not my preference.
There's a 10-year gap.
I don't like that. That's not my preference. My preference is my preference.
So what if he? Okay,
I'm not condoning him. He could be a good man to
let's play devil's advocate.
42-year-old, just not this one.
So he manipulated you, lied about his age, told you he was your age. Y'all had a healthy relationship. Y'all then got married, and then you find out he's younger than you.
We're getting a divorce because this relationship is built on lies. This foundation.
This man done made you happy.
We have a unstable foundation because it was built on a lie.
No counseling?
No counseling.
No nothing.
Nah, nigga, you lied to me.
Why I can't go to counseling?
From the very beginning, you lied to me.
Wow.
You lied about something. You took my choice away.
There you go.
You took my choice away.
Sexually assaulting you.
He mentally assaulted me. It wasn't sexual. Well, probably because now we didn't have sex, so he did sexually assault me. But he mentally assaulted me because he took my consent away because I didn't consent to being with someone 32 years old.
Yep.
I consented to being with someone 42 years old.
What's your age limit? What's your age limit?
As far as dating under?
Yeah.
I've never dated under. I'm not attracted to under. It's either my age or above. I can't. I've just never been attracted to guys.
So y'all good with the sugar daddy?
I'm not.
Y'all not cool with being cougars.
No, I just said I don't like older men either because I feel like if I talk to an older man, I feel like I'm talking to my father, and I don't want that because I feel like
that's
older like first of all, for someone to be older than me at this point in their age, like they damn near old enough to be my father.
Here we go. I had a 35-year-old, and I was in my 50s. He made me feel so wonderful, very mature. Thank you.
Is that your auntie?
Realism.
Is that auntie?
That's probably not. I just want to like. I know.
No, I need to know if this is a male or a female because if they 50 and they felt, I mean, at 50 you should be mature. I'm just saying, but hey,
that's auntie. But I'm just saying, as you see, she said she was with a 35-year-old.
That's on her. That's her preference.
He felt he was mature. That's what the part of that I'm trying to get. Like y'all are negating the fact that this person could be.
I don't care how mature they are. That ain't.
But you made it. Well, you see, he had to deceive you in order to be in a relationship. So that's just what it was.
Yeah,
that's
but y'all don't want a sugar daddy. So y'all don't want somebody older to take care of you. But you don't want nobody younger but you feel you can have a good relationship with somebody your age. When in all actuality, for a man, somebody my age, just majority of women my age don't got it together.
If the woman, let me tell you something. If a woman your age don't got it together, something's wrong with her. You're almost 50. You're almost 50. Somebody, they should have it together.
I'm not almost. Listen, you're gonna stop saying that.
You are almost.
I got 2 years to go. Leave me alone. Don't be messing with me.
You are older than me.
Wait. As my grandmother would say, you got your foot right up 50's ass.
Listen, I ain't there yet.
Shit, you closer to 50, then you are to 45, motherfucker.
But having, you know what I'm saying, having a younger wife, I'm content with that. My wife being 42 is content. I'm content with that. Would I've dated somebody younger? I doubt it, because I do have my little age range cut off myself. But
see, y'all in that same alignment.
If you think still y'all are in the same
age. Whether it's 7 year difference, or it's a 15-year difference, that person could be mature enough to have their shit together and handle the business.
There is a preference. I never said that the work doesn't. I didn't say it wouldn't work. I just said my preference is I don't want. First of all, sometimes let me. And the whole thing is if a man is 10 years younger than me, and he don't have no older siblings, there might be shit that I talk about that he be like, "What's that?" And I ain't got time to explain shit to you. Like my sister, she knows she's 30, but she knows about shit because we talked about shit. Or when we were growing up, I did, I was like, oh, remember this, that, and the third. So she is well-rounded and she knows youthful things and older things. If I have to explain something to you and I'm just trying to have a conversation and I got to explain, oh, this is from X, Y, and Z. I don't want to do that. My nigga, we need to be like you would have to explain Freaknik to a 32-year-old. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to explain little shit to you. I just want you to get my inside. I just want you to get the inside jokes. I don't want to have to explain them to you.
Look, I'm 25. My girlfriend's 63.
Y'all can have that. That's on y'all.
What's good, bro? Appreciate it. But I see that because I'm like him. I like having an older woman.
Nope.
I think my oldest, was
shit. I'm at 42. If I had a 63-year-old,
and I was in my 30s. I was definitely in my 30s. Yeah, I was definitely in my 30s, and she was a great female. I messed that up. I hold you.
Y'all like older women. I don't like older men. I'm telling you, when I was 12 years old, some old man was like, "Let me lick your pussy, girl," and I was like, "What?" So, it's a no for me and older men. Even if I had it at 12 years old,
she looked 40. There you go.
And at 12, I looked.
Black don't crack.
8. Look, at 12, I looked 8. So some old man telling me he wanted to lick my coochie was just
a major turn off.
It was exactly. So old men, it's a no. Older men, it's a no go for me after that experience.
So he said it's a turn on when older women take good care of themselves, and I agree. I definitely agree. I love seeing.
It's a turn on when anybody take good care of themselves, because you got some motherfuckers out here at 25 and look like they about 63. Exactly, Auntie. He's a bastard. I was like, that's disgusting. Sound like
the trashy older men if they said that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But that's the whole thing is when you're a youth at that just frames your mind for forever. And every older man that has ever tried to talk to me has tried to say some freaky shit to me and think that I'm gonna be like, yeah, come on and do it. No, that doesn't turn me on. It turns me off. It makes me think you're disgusting.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't do any. It makes me want to throw up in your face. It doesn't do anything for me. So I've always been turned off by older men because it's just it's the ick for me.
The elders say them old men give you worms.
Stupid.
it wasn't. I have never had a good experience with some old man trying to talk to me. He always just said something, and I was just wanting to throw up in his face. So I could never be attracted to an older man. I'm sorry.
See, I agree with Shone that it depends on how they come to you. It shouldn't be. And pardon me, bro. I just can't call you daddy. I'm just not my style. There's no disrespect, bro. I just want to acknowledge that.
Absolutely. You are absolutely right. It does, just because they're older does not mean they have class, dignity, and intelligence.
And that is my biggest thing.
And all the older men that have ever tried to talk to me, they were all just like very disgusted. And I guess they thought, oh, she's young. She's gonna be like, oh, that's what you want to do to me? No, mister. I'm classy. I'm dignified, and I have intelligence. And I just thought you was nasty.
All right, no problem, DH.
No.
So, you making sure not to have a non-Diddy moment.
yeah. No, I'm never. That's not my style. We know.
Said I ain't about to call no grown ass man daddy. That's like me calling a grown ass man delicious.
Delicious.
Fact. And that's one of the issues that everybody keeps bringing up about Diddy was like he said it to Meek and even Meek looked at him like what? But also Meek tried to like brush it off like it was nothing.
But the whole thing is his fucking name was Puff Daddy. Like
yeah,
he wanted motherfuckers to call him Daddy.
But even then, I was calling him Puff. I would never call him that. Like so I was happy when he changed his name to Diddy. What? Oh, perfect, Diddy. That's it. You're good.
Now his name is Love.
So, I think he went back to Diddy at this point. He can't even call himself Love.
Swinging my love around.
I don't know if he's calling himself Love at this point because unfortunately it's damaging. A lot of damaging things.
That sounds kind of pedo. It was pedo. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is.
I agree.
I don't know what it is on my face, but it didn't even have to be older men. It was just men in general. I was walking across the street. This guy said, "Let me lick your pussy." I was like, "Mister, you don't even know if my pussy's clean." What?
Oh my God!
Random shit to say to some chick.
That be men, and then people be wondering why women be gay because of shit like that.
I mean, I think that's going to extreme. He said most of these industry dudes are perverts, con men, and dirtbags. The higher the level they are, usually the worse they are.
Because they feel that they can pay you off.
Yeah, it's because they can pay you off. But not all industry dudes are that way.
He didn't say all. I had that conversation he said most.
I had a conversation with Joker about that earlier as well. We were having a discussion about that, and I was like, some of these you got good artists out there that just are good. They're all around good people. They're not out here to hurt anyone. They're just trying to get this paper.
But you also have to look at these artists that are good artists, right? But aren't getting any play, and you have to figure out why they're not getting any play. Because they the ones not selling their fucking soul.
Oh yeah.
Because like I said, Nori to me is one of them dudes that great dude. He's doing what he do, and he's never.
But the whole thing is his rap career was over pretty early in the game, and he had to figure out other shit to do. Probably because he didn't want to fucking sell his soul. So it's like, nigga, we not. This is over for you.
Yeah. Well, we're about to be up out of here.
Damn, that was abrupt, John. He's like, yep.
Oh no. Only because I'm about to make my way up to the city. I can't let some things go in my life, and that's a big problem with me.
Y'all, and he's going to wreak havoc in somebody's life right now, y'all.
Certain things I've come to terms with at my age that You can accept certain things, and then some things you just can't accept. And when it comes to me in business, I cannot accept certain things. You get the nice me about certain things, but then that old dude that used to sell them rocks he just wants to come out and say what he gotta say.
Wait a minute. You just told on yourself on national television.
Sorry, statute of limitation. I'm good anyway.
That's what you think. Look, something else gonna come. They're gonna get your ass for it.
Listen.
They don't owe
nobody
him
owe me money.
They don't owe him no money, but they paying with his money is what they doing.
They playing with my money. They don't owe me no money. Trust me, you don't want to owe me no money. Kind of good on that. Just not respect, man. It's about respect at the end of the day, and I'm a respectful person. And and when I'm dealing with somebody, I want the same level of respect. That's just what it is. I learned that there's people you can't deal with when it comes to business, and unfortunately, I met someone like that. You know what I mean? And now I got to deal with it my way.
But what's so messed up is the person is conducting business on behalf of somebody else. That is a good business person. That's the crazy part. Like you're fucking up someone else's business. It's not just your business. You're fucking up someone else's business.
See, the thing is, you don't know who people know, and that's the only reason why I'm not blowing up the business, because I know the owner of the business. So this is why it's like, I don't want to disrespect the business because of the fact that I know the owner, and the owner's a good person. But you have somebody conducting business on behalf of you, and they just did some real slime bullshit. And I definitely would never do business with them again. And I'm going to actually tell people I know not to do business with them. So it's bad when you got to get to that type of situation where you got to cut ties with people, and it might affect the person that you're cool with. Because at this point, I'm not even going to use the spot. I'm actually looking for another spot because of the situation. So, you know what I mean? But I got to get it off my chest. That's just who I am. I got to get it off my chest.
Yeah, some things you can't just let it fucks with your head. You be like, this motherfucker tried to play me. That's why, this is why I don't argue when I have a fight, because I always, after the fight, I be like, I should have said this, and I should have said this, and I should have said this. But if I didn't say nothing, I can't say I should have said nothing, because I ain't said shit.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
That part.
But TK, how you want to go out?
I hope y'all have a great rest of the week. I don't even know. Do people even still celebrate Easter anymore?
Yeah, they do. I don't know if they celebrate. They still buy their children Easter outfits and pretend to go to church.
She said pretend to go to church. Oh my God. Well, I'm like, go to church. Oh, I ain't gonna even lie and tell nobody I'm going. I'm
Niggas only go to church on Easter Sunday. That's the problem.
Oh, holiday. You a holiday ninja.
That's your problem.
Yeah, no. But no, I hope you have a safe and the rest of your week is good. Don't diddy nobody, and see you next week.
You ain't shit. Rainbow, how you want to go out?
I want to go out and say, yeah, so yeah, like she said, some people having a long weekend. My mama ain't got to go back to work until, well, my mama ain't really got no job either, but she ain't, her school is closed until Tuesday. So
baby, my son got a 4-day weekend. I'm low-key happy.
No, they got, my mother said today was their last day. So they got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. So they got a 5-day weekend. Right?
Good Lord, that's crazy.
Yes, that's them kids in Long Island. Love you too, Auntie.
Love you back.
I just want to say, be careful with what you doing out here, because there's many things that going on. People's out here just shooting shit up. People out here sexually assaulting people.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I didn't say Diddy. Somebody.
I'm just saying allegedly.
Nah,
Still
there's
my man.
people.
That's still my dude.
Nah, there's people out here sexually assaulting people. I'm not saying it's him. I'm saying people in general. So
Okay. All right.
Don't
Cool.
get yourself sexually assaulted. If somebody's trying to sexually make sure you have some protection. Pepper spray, a mace, a brass knuckles, a taser, something. Get these motherfuckers off your back.
Do not listen to Rainbow and conduct violence. We are against violence.
I'm against violence too unless somebody trying to be violent towards me. Then it's violence begot violence because it's either you or me, and I choose me all the time, baby. Shit, fuck that. It's called self-preservation, and I am self. Shit. The fuck. But yeah, just be careful out here in these streets. There's a lot. It's getting warm. People don't know how to act, and just please, like TK said, don't Diddy nobody.
Yo, I'm gonna stop this. Like, dude, like that.
Okay, don't R. Kelly nobody. I don't fucking know.
Much better. I like that. I'm fine with that.
Either way, don't be out here sexually assaulting nobody and just thinking you're gonna get away with it. Cause guess what? Karma is a bitch and she gonna bite you in the ass.
Right.
Dawn, how would you like to go out?
First and foremost, I want to say congratulations. They got the motherfucker that stabbed those two twins up. He will be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully her family get to that because she got family in Rikers.
Oh,
hopefully they grab him up early.
No. But not even it wouldn't even matter if she had family. Like after people see what happened, like y'all, my nigga, you killed this girl because she rejected you. That nigga's not. It's over. It's over for him. Period. That's like it's like being sexual.
Well, he turned himself in because they was threatening his moms and his sister. So
people, it's the whole thing is people don't think about the consequences of their actions. Like it isn't just you. You have a family, and nigga, we know who you are, so we know who your family is too.
Yeah, somebody gonna find out anyway, even if
because the internet be interneting. We will find out whatever. It's the CIA out here. These motherfuckers like the FBI. They will find out. They find out shit better than anybody. Any of them Secret Service agents.
Yo, make sure y'all go out and cop the Evening Rush sneakers. They out now. They Italian leather. As you see the logo on the inside, the logo is also on the tongue. You get the commemorative box saying the Evening Rush footwear. So I definitely need y'all to out there support, get you a pair, especially for Easter. Like, yo, do what you do.
Easter Sunday.
You know what I mean? This Sunday I will be in church because my mama said so, and that's all that was needed. We didn't have a choice in the matter.
Any other day, any other Sunday, Dawn is at work, y'all. So it's just Easter that his ass go to church. Okay? He a fake Christian.
I am not a fake Christian. I believe in Lord and higher power. Please do not put me in those boxes. I have faith. I just have my own values about how I do these things.
Don't feel bad. I'll be at work on Sunday anyway. I couldn't go to church if I wanted to.
Also, I will be at the car show Friday. So if you're in New York City, you see me at the car show, shout me out, say what up.
Who's car show? What car show? Where is car show?
New York City car show. Jacob Javits.
Oh, the Jacob Javits Center.
Yeah, I'll definitely be out there showing love. And I'm actually
the Jacob Javits Center?
No, I know people. Hello. How many times you see me go anywhere and you know I know people? So it's like,
but you talking about I'll be out there show love and supporting who? The Jacob Javits Center? Fuck them. They ain't give us no goddamn money.
I'm supporting the car show. I'm gonna have a good time with my children. Can my children enjoy the car show?
I went to the car show once. I enjoyed it. Go enjoy.
Maybe you should come to New York and come with us so you can feel better.
No, you said Friday. I'll be at work. I told you I work 7 days a week. God damn it! When the fuck do you think I'm about to come to somebody's car?
Call out.
And then what? Go back to work on Saturday like nothing happened?
I was sick. I had to fly to New York real quick.
I had to go see my mama.
Yo, shout out to my bro, Chad and Linnell. They won't be on today, but you can catch them next week. Make sure you tap in tomorrow to
Relationship-ish.
Thank you. I have a lot on my mind. Shout out to Stacy. Talked Money. Great show this week. Also, tap in. The Queens of NYC will be on Monday. So I can't wait to be on that show. And I will be on the show.
Oh.
So I can't wait.
No, okay.
You a queen?
No.
He's a special guest, I guess.
I'm a special guest.
They was desperate?
I'm going to put you on timeout.
The topic is men on child support.
Yeah. Oh, no, what? All right.
Yeah. So tap in this Monday. We'll be with the Queens, and I'm gonna talk my shit because I know about the child support system.
I ain't got no
totally
shit.
Bad
I
against
ain't got no kids. I ain't got no baby daddy. I ain't got nobody on child support. But I be watching these little TikToks, and this lady be in child support court, and this lady tried to take her baby daddy to court for child support. He voluntarily gives her $1,000 and pays for the children's insurance and has the child half the week. And she wanted to take him to child support for more money.
Disrespect.
Bitch, what? What are you doing? The judge was like, I'm missing something. What are we doing here? Huh?
Greedy.
What? Yeah, exactly.
No, that's ridiculous.
Make sure y'all go to the daeveningrushshow.com. Y'all can definitely hear music all day. Support. So we outside. Once again, Evening Rush Network, you're at work. You're outside. So,
I'm inside. I'm in my house.
So make sure y'all support the radio station. It's definitely good. I just dropped some new music up there, so y'all definitely get the vibe out. There's videos up there. Anybody that got videos, shoot them over to the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com. You can put it up if it's fire. Understand, please do not send me no garbage because it will not go up. I am very selective and picky. I will not hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't believe that, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie to you and be like, yo, this shit is fire. No, not gonna happen. So on that note, we are out of here. Appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. You already know it's the Evening Rush. Peace.
My nephew told me I'm a king and the crown fitted.